Good morning, all of you. Today, what we are going to discuss is business cycle. That too, how we can price the product under the phases of business cycle. First, let us know what is business cycle is. It is otherwise called product life cycle. The product life cycle is divided into different stages. We used to call it as the stage one is called introduction and development stage. Second stage is called growth stage. The third stage we used to call it as maturity stage, and the last one is declining stage. That is, the lifespan of the product is divided into four different stages. The first stage is introduction stage or development stage. That is, the product is initiated. Once the product is initiated, in the second stage, in the second quarter, we used to call it as growth stage. How the product is developed, both in the quality, quantity, size, color, or in the sales level. Once it is start growing, the third stage is maturity stage. It's reach its maximum level. After this particular maturity level, then it will start declining. Product will have a new product may come, a better technical know-how will be there. So the fourth stage, there is a declining stage. So what are the phases of product life cycle? A section A question is possible. What you have to write? The product life cycle has four different phases. Phase 1 is introduction and development stage. Phase 2 is growth stage. Phase 3 is maturity stage. And 4 is declining stage. Normally, this product life cycle can be used for the management by marketing professional. Why? Because based on the factors of production that we are using and how the product is going to survive in the market, that decides what will be this particular performance of that particular product will be decided. This may give this may pave way for policy making, like how much we have to spend for advertisement expenditure, when we have to reduce the price, what is the time to expand the product, or what type of new market that we can expect for the existing product, or how to redesign that particular product, whether the product design is required, how much we have to spend for research and development, what is any change in the packing is required. All these things based on the stages of the product only. That is why right from the new product of pricing, it is important to understand how to apply the pricing strategy when product moves from one stage to another. Any market professional or a business firm should be very strong with this concept. Why? Because you should know about the product and how the product life is moving from introduction stage to development stage to growth stage, from growth stage to maturity stage, and maturity stage to the declining stage. And he should know that the product in which he is dealing should he know which stage the product is having. Based on that only he can take the pricing strategy or any other thing that you want to implement, either for advertisement or for resale or bundling. All these things is depending upon the stage of the product. So the product life cycle phases are more important. Each and every manager should know about these all 5 stages. Let me explain in detail about these phases. Normally in the introductory stage, normally the new product will be introduced, and step by step development will be taken place in the product. So in this particular stage, there are two different strategies is possible. One is called skimmed price strategy. The another one is called penetrating price strategy. So either of the one will be adopted based on the quantity, quality of the production. It will be what is skimmed price strategy means fixing very high price for the new product. So people may think that is the product is very high quality, and once they start using, and they will keep on reducing price, come to the normal price, sometimes very low price. So fixing a very high initial price, we used to call it as skimmed price strategy. This is the product, the firm doesn't know much about the product, and it may be of seasonal. So all these things will taken into account in order to use the skimmed price strategy. On the other side, there is one more strategy is called penetrating price strategy. When the manager or the producer or the firm very confident about the quality of the product, one day this particular product will rule the market. If that is the case, then what they will do, they will fix a very low price for the product. Because of very low price, people will buy more and they will start using. Once they use, they will be satisfied with the performance. Stage by stage, they will increase the price and it will reach a very high price, but people will keep on demand the same. Why? Because the quality is proved. That is why for any new product or any product in the introductory stage or development stage, the market professional either they will choose the penetrating price strategy or skimmed price strategy. If you are very confident about the quality of the product, then we can go for the penetrating price strategy. Otherwise, it is better to go for the skimmed price strategy. So in this stage, these two strategies will be taken account. You can expect a separate section A question or a section B question, differentiate between skimmed price strategy and penetrating price strategy. If you want, you can write in a business cycle in the introductory stage, these two strategies can be used, and fixing very high price is skimmed price strategy, fixing very low price for penetrating price. Depending upon the quality of price, if the quality is very high, then penetrating price will be used. If the quality is not sure, then we will go for the skimmed price. It is always in a development stage, then it is better to use the skimmed price because the product design keep on changing. If different package size is there, and depending upon the different customers, the market professional will choose either skimmed price strategy or professional price strategy. This is in case of a introductory stage or a development stage. Now let's move to the second stage, is called growth stage. Under this stage, the firm has to adopt a particular price strategy called competitive price strategy. He can go for a high price if the demand for the product is good, lack of competition, otherwise make it reverse. Suppose people are keep on demanding that product, then he can fix a high price. Suppose it is have a very low demand, then you have to reduce the price in order to induce the demand. Not only that, how many competitors are there, what are all the substitute for their for particular company. In case of perfectly competitive firm, means the products are identical, all products have equal performance. There we cannot think about the competitive pricing, only the quantum of sales will decide. Suppose like other imperfect markets, a unique, there is a possibility, there is a provision for price discrimination, then the competitive pricing strategy will play a vital role. We should know what is the price of the substitute product, how the competitor is implementing his price strategy. Based on his pricing strategy only, we have to act accordingly. So when there is a high demand, you can increase the price. When there is a low demand, you have to decrease the price. So this is a competitive price strategy. This is in case of if the product is in the second stage in the sense growth stage. After completion of introductory stage, development stage and growth stage, the product will move to the maturity stage. In this stage only, there will be a huge volume will be there, but slowly it will start declining, and growth stage will end and the maturity stage will start, and the customer need product improvement or research, because there should be some improvement in the product, the performance have to be increased, any multiple use for the same product is possible. All these things will be taken into account. So in this particular thing, he has to invest more on research. Normally marginal cost pricing will be taken into account, because when marginal cost principle is there, it is easy to identify the price, because the marginal cost is equal to the marginal revenue, means he is having the normal profit, it is in a equilibrium price. That is why the manager or the firm should be familiar with the marginal cost pricing. There is one more pricing strategy is available called discounting price strategy. Suppose when you buy this much, then additional this much will be given, or the product size will be, so soap is 100 grams means he can give 125 grams as in the same price. Then people will start buying more because the output is more for that. So there is a discounting price. If you buy 3, 1 free. So this kind of strategy will induce the sales volume of the because the product is moving from growing stage to the maturity stage. This particular thing, that time limit of that particular stage is very important. He who is very strong with the market survey and market information can play better. Why? Because it is easy to implement the skimmed price strategy and penetrating price strategy, and once you come to know what is a competitive price strategy, it is also. But under maturity stage, thinking about calculation of marginal cost is a Herculean task. It is not as easy as you think. When you want to know about the marginal cost, you should know about the average cost as well as the total cost. What is the level of output? Suppose it's a multi-brand product, means it's very difficult to calculate the marginal cost, because he is having n number of product. How we can say specify this particular product having this marginal cost? So pricing strategy under the maturity stage is a very difficult task. Only the expert can handle. It is better to go for the discounting price strategy. Suppose you have enough manpower and you have a data, then we can go for the marginal cost pricing. So there are two different pricing strategy. One is marginal cost pricing strategy and another one is discounting price strategy. These two strategy can be applied in the growth stage. In the last stage, that is declining stage, the firm can continue the discounting stage. Why? Because it try to improve, increase the more sales. So bundling is another option in the declining stage, subject to the nature of the product. If it is an essential product, bundling is not needed. Why? Because people will come and buy. Suppose it is a comfort product or a luxury product or any other product which is giving comfort, then bundling is a right choice. Why? Because off sale or bulk sale, all these things will be the right tool, because if they haven't do, they will end up with some minimum loss. So the following diagram shows different phases of the product cycle, that too the pricing of product life cycle. There are 4 stages. First stage is combined one, introductory stage and the development stage will be combined into one stage. In this particular stage, skimmed price strategy or penetrating price strategy will be used. Fixing a very high price is called a skimmed price strategy. Fixing a very low price is called penetrating price policy. So in this particular stage, depending upon the nature of the product and quality of the product, the style of product or the color of the product or packaging of product, the purpose of the product, whether domestic for international exporting, that particular, depending upon that, we should choose the particular strategy. Either skimmed or better is a better option for implementing the pricing strategy. Once the product move from introductory stage and development stage to growth stage, the best option is competitive price policy, otherwise discounting price principle. But one more pricing strategy is called going rate pricing. That is, you will not do any pricing. What is the price existing in the market will be adopted, because there is no need to fix the price. If the product is available for 250 rupees in a market, your price of the product is 250. Suppose it is available 200, then you reduce to 200. Suppose people are selling for 300, you fix the price for the product is 300. It is called going rate pricing. It's a easy strategy for the manager. Why? Because if he is not technically sound, or he is having multiple product, you don't know how to calculate the data and other market survey, it is better to go for the new type of pricing strategy called going rate pricing. Once the product move from growth stage to maturity stage, there are two possibilities. Either we can continue discounting cost principle, otherwise we go for the marginal cost principle. This particular stage is very legitimate because it's very lengthy compared to other stages, and a huge volume of sale will happen in this, and there is a need to improve the product, and research and development should be encouraged, and more investment should taken place, or there is a provision for the new product in order to replace the existing product, because all these things should happen in this particular stage only, called maturity stage. The end of the maturity stage, it reaches saturation, and after that the total gas will be more, total revenue will be there, declining stage will be there. Most of the firm will go for the bundling stage, are there, off sale or clearing sales, all these things will taken place. Definitely in this stage the firm has to force to bring a new product or get out from the market. Sometimes this particular question may ask, what is the lifespan of the product, how the price is fixed for the product based on the lifespan. Then it's nothing but pricing under product life cycle policy. With this, let me complete this particular topic. For your sake, I will repeat again. What is product life cycle is a section A question possible, and one more question, what are the stages of product life cycle is possible, or what are the pricing strategy implemented in different stages. Then what you have to do, you have to write about different stages, what is introductory stage, what is development stage, what is growth stage, what is mature stage, and what is declining stage, and then you have to write in each stage what you have to introduction stage or development stage. We can use skimmed price strategy and penetrating price strategy, or any other new product strategy. There are, Joel Dean has given 6 different approaches, that is growth stage approach, maturity approach, opinion poll approach, vigorous approach. All these things can be implemented because it is for the new product. Coming to the second stage, we have to go for the competitive price strategy or going rate price strategy. On third stage, we have to go for the discounting price strategy, or we can go for the marginal cost pricing. In the final stage, we have to go for the bundling. So with these different phases, this is a way we can fix the price. There is one more question is possible. Explain the product life cycle with the example. Then not only writing a definition and different phases, you should write one example for each stage. For skimmed price strategy, suppose he is implementing, what you have to say, you have to say in the initial stage, the mobile phone per call it is 10 rupees. Motorola, RPG are the two cell phones. For per call you have to pay 10 rupees. In that say, people will feel it is a status and they start buying the mobile. But after that they start reducing. Today you only 50 paise per call, and sometimes it is free call between the phones. So as far as this mobile electronic gadget is concerned, they go for the skimmed price strategy. One more product we used to call that Dove soap. Have you ever heard Dove soap? Initially the price of the product, when the product is introduced, the price of the product is 110 rupees. So people think that is a very high quality. So what they just bought that particular product, and after they are using, they understand that is the product is good. They are not changing. Now they are reduced to 40 rupees. People are keep on using that. So fixing very high price is a skimmed price strategy. Fixing very low price is a penetrating price strategy. Sometimes when Eco soap is only 7 rupees. Kurinji soap only 7 rupees. Today it is 40 rupees. Why? Because once they start using, they understand it is a good product. People start buying, they don't want to change from that. The Synthol is a right example for penetrating price. So likewise in growth stage we can say some example. What are the things that, what is competitive price? Competitive price is nothing but for rice or wheat or rice, all food products. It is a competitive price. How, what market is demanding, or what the competitor is fixing the price, based on that only your price will be fixed. Based on the data calculation of all these things, marginal cost, we are fixing the price. Then it is under maturity state. all the core industry follow the marginal cost principle only. Assembled product are following the marginal cost principle only. Suppose if you buy a car, you need a 4 seat and steering and with the engine with 800 cc. Then they will ask 3 lakh rupees for the car. Not only that, I need some luggage space. The dicky should be more and should have better cc. Then based on the cc and the space occupied as 5 to 7 lakhs. For luxurious one, I need a stereo and the cc should be 1500 or 2000, and comfort is more, then we have to fix more. So marginal cost only decides the price of the car. When you include your status and dignity, I want Rolls Royce car, means you have to pay 1 crore. Otherwise, it's not possible. So marginal cost pricing, it's a tailor-made car. So marginal cost decides. What are the things you are asking? For that they will give the bill and they will charge for that. So as far as the product life cycle is concerned, based on the stages of the product, we have to fix the price. With this, let me complete the class. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. And this particular question is important. They are oftenly asking. In the next class, we will study about the theory of firm. In the theory of firm, I am going to give different theories, list of theories, and of course a product life cycle theory and profit maximization model. I will explain. It is like a monopolistic competition. Thank you. May God bless you, my children. Thank you.